welcome back to Sousa on Sports. We now have in the studio the Varsity boys baseball coach Joshua Crescenzi. Hello, Coach.
Hey, Julian. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Now we are going to talk about baseball. So we have some questions, as we always do. The first of which is, how many times a week do you hold practice?
Typically, Julian, we like to have at least 6 or 7 days of practice, so that means on the weekends too. It's a lot, yeah. But this spring, the weather hasn't really been cooperating, so there's been a few days where we have to either call off practice or we practice inside at the elementary school. But usually, if the weather is good enough, we'll practice at least 6 times a week.
Cool. I know, it's funny you should talk about the weather because the Red Sox were rained out last night, along with the Yankees and pretty much everyone in the division.
Yeah, it's been a rough spring.
Yeah. How many games are in the year?
We're scheduled to have 20 games over the course of the year, and that starts in April and goes until the end of May.
Alright, so you're about halfway there?
We're a little bit shy of halfway there because we've had a few make-up days that we haven't played yet. So.
Oh, you make up games?
We do make up games, yeah. We've had to make up 2 games so far, and hopefully that'll be it for the rest of the season.
Yes, well, we can knock wood. I think this is wood.
Yeah, close enough.
Is the athletic code of conduct different from hockey?
As far as I know, the athletic code of conduct is the same as hockey in all the MIAA-regulated sports. So we stress respect between all your teammates, opposing teams, coaches, fans, umpires. You want to go out and be competitive, but you also want to be good sportsmen while you're doing it.
Okay. How many innings do you go to?
We play 7 innings of baseball unless the score is tied, and then we go into extra innings.
Okay. My next question would have been other extra innings, but
sorry,
taken care of.
Jumped the gun a little bit.
But that's fine, because we did that with Mark too, because he was talking about what to do after high school, so we skipped the professional aspirations part of it.
Okay.
What safety precautions do you take?
We take a lot of safety precautions. All the players have to wear protective equipment when they're playing defense. They wear helmets when they're on offense. And even the coaches coaching first and third also have to wear helmets.
Wait, they wear helmets on defense?
No, they wear protective equipment on defense and helmets on offense.
Okay. Because I know that the first and third base coaches for the Red Sox wear the batting helmet.
Yep, we also wear those too. Coaches wear those too for us.
Right, because the foul balls get zipped down the third base line.
It's true.
How many umpires are there?
For regular season games, we have 2 umpires, a home plate umpire and then an umpire for the field to cover the bases.
Okay, what about in playoffs? You say regular season.
Yeah, playoffs, once you get far enough into the playoffs, like the championship games, they'll add at least 1 more umpire to the crew, which is a lot less, I know, than, because you're an MLB fan, a lot less than how they have 4 for all the games in Major League Baseball, but usually we only have 2.
And there's 6 in the playoffs. You know that?
Right, down the baselines, yeah.
The people on the foul lines too. So you don't see that a lot because the Red Sox aren't in the playoffs a whole lot anymore.
Well, they won the World Series last year, so.
Yeah, but they hadn't been there since like 2009.
Can't win every year.
Well, that's true. Do you make up games? I think we covered that one.
Yeah, we did cover that. We've had a few rain-out days that have been postponed, and we've made some up, and we actually have a game this Saturday that was a rain-out day, so it's happened quite a bit this spring.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Did you do coaching internships in college?
In college, no. I actually hadn't done any coaching internships, but I have coached in the past. Before I took on this varsity job, I was the JV baseball coach here at Hopedale for 3 years, and I also coached the JV girls volleyball team here for a few years, in addition to coaching senior roof baseball teams and AAU baseball teams.
Oh boy, you've got a lot on your plate.
Yeah, busy man.
Oh yeah. Sort of like this with you. You remember that interview that, because I said right after that, when she gave the list of her responsibilities, I went, wow, I can't take your job.
Yeah, she's had her hands full too with all the bad weather this spring, so
Yeah, well,
she's done a good job.
Not just the spring, but even in the hockey season, there's hiring the coaches, make sure the officials are there, make sure that everything goes the way it should be.
Yeah, not an easy job.
What? Do you use wooden bats or aluminum?
Our bats are actually pretty highly regulated. We have to use BB core bats, which are aluminum, and their length and weights are also restricted as well as the diameter of the bats. But we don't use wooden bats anymore at the high school level.
Yeah, well, that would be a lot of money because they keep breaking.
That's true.
It costs a lot of money to take down trees and do these things.
Mm-hmm.
And the last question is, in the MLB, which team would you coach in the AL?
In the American League, I can't coach the Red Sox. Is that not allowed?
No, because I did that with Mike. You can't choose your home team.
All right. If I can't choose my home team in the American League, I think because of the weather we've had this spring, I'd like to coach someplace warm. Maybe for the Angels in California, or maybe the Devil Rays.
Well, they play in an indoor stadium, so.
Don't even have to worry about the weather.
And how about the National League?
In the National League, I don't follow as closely, but if I was to coach a National League team, I would probably want to coach a team with a lot of history. So maybe the Dodgers or maybe the Chicago Cubs.
I was going to say the Dodgers have been around forever, since Ebbets Field in Brooklyn, New York.
Yeah, used to be the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Yeah, in the 50s,
Yeah.
a long time ago.
That's true.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Julian. It was a pleasure.
For being here and for subjecting yourself to an interview.
It was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Next up, for Sousa on Sports, is the varsity tennis coach, Brian Kisman. And we're done here.